Northern Colorado is greatly in your debt. And the vision you've shown and the leadership you've provided will provide a lasting benefit for all the citizens here. You're too young to retire, so we hope and look forward to seeing you active for many years to come.
I've appreciated his leadership. He comes from a quiet perspective, and yet when Eric speaks, why people listen. He was one of those calming effects, and yet a firm water leader. And he has a terrible sense of humor with some of the terrible jokes he tells, but no, he's just a really pleasant person to be around.
Eric, you've been an incredible friend, an incredible leader, an incredible resource, an incredible mentor and example to me in my career, and I just want to wish you all the best. We're going to miss you, and I hope we get to see more of you.
I think I would characterize Eric as one of those visionary leaders, kind of like W.D. Farr. He's really positioned Northern Water to help meet the future water demands of certainly Northern Colorado, and has been actively involved in many activities that's benefited the entire state. So I think his legacy is going to be seen for many years to come.
Well, Eric always saw the connection between weather and water and saw it as a continuum, and that weather, climate, and water were all one and the same, and supported the Northern's efforts to collect some of the absolute best ag weather data for irrigation water use of any organization I've ever seen, which in other organizations, weather data sometimes gets shortchanged and not fully appreciated, and Eric always supported doing it the best possible, and I've always greatly respected him for that.
I wish Eric all the best in his retirement. He has been a true servant leader, both in his time at Northern, also his time on the Water Conservation Board as a board member. He has certainly left his mark on the Colorado water community, and I wish him all the best.
Eric sets a really high bar. No one works harder than Eric. In fact, I don't know that he sleeps at all. He could be, I think there's rumors on the streets that he could be a vampire, because he does make sure everyone is okay, all employees have what they need. He praises everyone in their work. He's a real collaborator, and for me, he's one of the smartest people I know, and he has more integrity than anyone I know. And for me, that's really easy to represent and to promote down at the Capitol, because I have that high standard to back up any policy that we want to achieve at the legislature.
He's been one of those quiet leaders that decades from now we'll refer back to in terms of his leadership, in terms of his vision. The thing that always impresses me about Eric is he's always focused on the what, not the who.
There's a thing called water time, and it's worse than glacial time. And Eric certainly has demonstrated the patience and fortitude to keep those projects moving forward.
Well, for water in Colorado, it's been amazing, the things that he's done. He started as General Manager of the Northern Colorado Water Conservancy District when I began at the North Sterling Irrigation District, so it's right around the same time. And so it was just good to see someone that's kind of down to earth, that cares about people, was a good country farm kid that just really cared about Colorado as a whole.
I will miss Eric's personal friendship and his, no matter how bad things are going, Eric's constant positive attitude. No matter how dark the days are, Eric has just been a beacon of light for me.
Eric Wilkinson is one of the case studies of a public servant, and he spent almost his entire life, certainly his adult life, working around what should be the priorities in our water system, and how do we make that water system more efficient, make sure that we're getting every last bit of productivity we can out of our water. And I guess as the governor, I get to thank him for those many, many years of public service, and hope he has a great retirement. I'll though I suspect Eric's not going to really retire completely. I suspect he'll always be attending meetings and keeping an eye to make sure all the stuff he worked so hard to create doesn't get pulled apart when he's gone.